The room stayed silent long after the door shut. Elias stood frozen, listening for footsteps that never came. The shadow, the watcher, had vanished back into the stacks, but its presence lingered like a held breath. The librarian leaned against the table, her hands trembling. "It's gone." "For now," she whispered. Elias stared at the book in his hands. It felt heavier than before, warm, almost alive. "What was that thing?" he asked. "And why does it sound like me?" The librarian hesitated, then gestured for him to sit. "Because it's learning you," she said. "The more your story unfolds, the more it understands who you are." She pulled back the sleeve of her coat. Elias sucked in a breath. Her arm was covered in writing, neat lines of text etched into her skin like inked. Scars, sentences, paragraphs, dates. "Those are pages," Elias said. "My pages," she replied. "Every librarian here has them." He shook his head. "This place writes people?" She nodded. "The archive doesn't predict the future. It records it as it chooses it." The lights flickered softly, reacting to her words. "The moment you opened your book," she continued, "you stopped being a visitor. You became a volume." Elias opened his book again, slowly. The page was blank, then words appeared. "You are asking the wrong questions." He snapped it shut. "How do I get out of this?" he demanded. The librarian met his eyes. "You don't, not completely." She walked to a tall cabinet and unlocked it, revealing shelves of thin journals, each labeled with a name. "Those are former visitors," she said. "Some finished their stories. Some didn't." Elias swallowed. "And the watcher?" The librarian's voice dropped. "That is what happens when a story tries to escape its ending." A distant creak echoed through the library. The book in Elias's hands vibrated. "She will tell you her name." Elias looked up. "What name?" Her face drained of color. "No," she whispered. "That chapter isn't supposed to open yet." The walls groaned, shelves shifting slightly, as if the building itself had reacted. "If you learn my name," she said carefully, "the watcher will return." Names anchor stories. They give them weight. Elias glanced down. The next line appeared. "Say it." The temperature dropped. Frost crept along the edges of the table. Elias took a step toward her. "I'm sorry." "It's writing itself." She backed away. "Close the book. Now." But Elias couldn't. Letters burned onto the page. "Her name is—" A violent thud slammed against the far wall. The watcher pressed against the frosted glass window, its shape warping, stretching, mimicking Elias's silhouette. The librarian grabbed the book and slammed it shut. Everything stopped. The watcher vanished. The frost melted. The library exhaled. She stared at Elias, fear and sadness in her eyes. "My name," she said softly, "is written in your final chapter." Silence returned. Somewhere deep in the archive, a page turned itself. Know what happened next? Comment next, subscribe, and turn on the notification button to see the next episode.